throughout our entire life. This is a fact. Many times, when we ask a person that, when you go into the masjid, turn off your cell phone. Immediately, any person asking us that, we will say, brother, I cannot turn it off because, my family's alone at home, my business, the employees can call anytime, or my boss can call me, I'm a physician, the hospital can call me, people's life is at stake. But the reality is, what if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decides to end our life today? We would not even have the opportunity to answer any of those calls. If we're sitting inside of a hospital bed, we would not be able to answer any of those calls or provide any type of help. The reality is that we tell ourselves that we are securing all these situations, but the reality is that none of this is really in our control. If we just study the lives of the Anbiya alayhim salam, from Adam alayhi salam all the way to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, including Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we would see from the beginning of their lives all the way until they pass away, nothing was for certain. It was never that they were ever comfortable enough to say, we will not be tested by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is something that now we would not have to worry about anything else in this world disturbing our routine. Never. If you look at Adam alayhi salam, if we could just say, subhanAllah, if Adam alayhi salam didn't make that mistake, all of us would have been in Jannah. This is what the fantasy that our Christian fellow, they live in this fantasy that we could all be in Jannah. But what did Adam alayhi salam have to go through after that mistake when he was sent to this world? Because this world was surrounding the difficulties. First he had to live through his own pain and suffering. And then after, then we know the first murder that took place, it was from the children of Adam alayhi salam. And then right after that, when we talk about Nuh alayhi salam and the sufferings that he went through, 950 years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions it very eloquently in the Quran. وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا نُوحًا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ فَلَبِثَ فِيهِمْ أَلْفَ سَنَةٍ إِلَّا 50 عَامًا. That when we sent Nuh alayhi salam to his people, that he was with them for 1,000 minus 50 years. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to mention al-fasana so he can mention the magnitude of the time frame that he spent on this world suffering when he knows that his people are not listening to him.